guys, it's Ava and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you're new here. Today's video is a story time slash rant. If you're not a fan of like ranty videos, don't watch this one. However, I am going to be telling a pretty interesting story about a brand that I just worked with. It needs to be told, honestly. Like, I posted story times on my TikTok. This one I feel needed to be an entire YouTube video because what happened with this brand was absolutely ridiculous. It pissed me off to no end, and if you're a micro influencer or just starting out wanting to be a content creator, you need to know what things to look out for and how to not let a brand walk all over you. Anyways, let's get into the story slash rant. I've debated saying their name. I didn't know what route I wanted to go, honestly, and honestly, I think I'm just gonna keep it professional because, as you'll see in the story, I was the only one that did that. So first I'm gonna start off with the email. So it was a normal day. I was just checking my emails and like reaching back out to brands that reached out to me, letting them know whether or not I'd be interested in collabs. This was a brand that I happened to be interested in collaborating with, so I emailed them back. Their original email to me said, "Hi Ava, I'm blank, a marketing analyst from blank." I'll be nice, I won't say their name. And just basically like the generic, like, we want to work with you email. Sorry if I seem so like rude in this video. Like, this whole situation just pissed me off because I just want to like do a little disclaimer first. Like, I'm so ridiculously thankful that I'm in a position where I'm able to work with brands. Almost every brand, like 9 out of 10 times, is amazing to work with. Such an amazing experience. This happens to be like one of those 1 out of 10 times where it just was not good at all. They basically tell me about their product and then they say like, we can offer you this for one video. So what they were offering me was a free product, commission, and $50 to make this video. I know you think influencers are rich. We're not. Am I being underpaid for brand deals? I don't know, honestly. I don't know how to price myself. I don't know how to do any of that. $50 is like a little low based on like collabs that I do now, but like I thought it was a cool product, so I was willing to give it a try and I wasn't about to argue. So then I sent them my little, "Hi, thank you for reaching out. Can you please send me a link to your product so I can check them out?" I made a typo. We're not going to talk about it. Damn, I never make typos in emails either. That just pissed me off. So then they just emailed me back like, "Hi, thank you for your interest. We're excited to partner with you to showcase our titanium mug." And then they just listed a bunch of details of stuff their product does, what they want me to say in the video, and again, like what I would receive for doing this brand deal with them. Again, I just want to point it out for you guys. Free product, commission, and $50. I'm only saying it like this because I feel like I'm going nuts, okay? Like, I've reread these emails countless amounts of times to find like any miscommunication that could have went on. Nothing. He emails me again, "Sorry, I forgot to attach the product link," and then he sends me the product. I say, "Sounds good." I send him my shipping info. He's like, "Yes, I'll ship the product today." Everything's good. So then the holidays roll around. Everything gets busy. They were very understanding about that. I will say that. That is the only good part of this collab. I apologize for the delay and I send them my video. And I'm not just talking about the emails. Like, we also DM'd on TikTok, which is what I'm going to insert in a minute. But this is pretty much where the emails go dead. And this is weird because it's unprofessional, first of all. And second of all, it's just not what should happen. I even tried to write a follow-up email. Still nothing from this man. And this is where we get into our TikTok DM. So this was the day after Christmas. They messaged me. They DM me. They said, "Good morning, Ava. This is blank from blank." And then they tell me what they're selling. And then they said they contacted me 2 weeks ago and then asked for my idea for what I'm going to do for the video. And then I communicated like the busyness with the holidays and they said, "No worries, take your time." And then they asked how much commission I usually get. And then he said, "Gotcha, I'll talk to my manager and I'll reply to you ASAP." So then they let me know that they sent the invitation through TikTok. And then I DM them again. "Hi, sorry for the delay. I've been super busy. I just emailed you the video. Let me know when I can post it." Because they said in like the original like screenshot, like basically send the video and then you can post it. So I just wanted to make sure like they approved it before I, you know, post the video to you guys, because some brands like when they can approve a draft before you post it, others don't care. So he said, "Anytime when you're ready," and I said, "Sounds good, I'll post it tomorrow." And then I wanted to just double check because I'm talking to 2 people here. I wanted to make sure like there wasn't any miscommunication. So I said, "Hi, just making sure you saw my video before I post it. I emailed it to you yesterday and I just wanted to make sure you approved the video before I post it." He said, "Which email address did you send it? Let me double check." Then I said, "I sent it to blank." And then they said to send it to that email, so I sent it there. I don't really know what they meant by "let's try it first." I was a little confused, so I said, "So do you want me to wait for the flash sale before I post it?" And they said, "It already started, you can post anytime." So I hearted that and then I posted the video. Because I just wanted to make sure that everything was like good, you know? Because like when you're communicating with 2 different people and they're giving you like 2 different directions, like one saying post it, one saying wait for approval, like I just wanted to make sure the company gave me approval. So that's why it was uploaded so late in January, because I was waiting like a few days to like see if that guy responded through email. So I just said, "Hi, I posted the video. Do you know when I'll receive my payment?" And then they say, "Commission will go to your TikTok account once people watch your video and buy the mug." And then I said, "Okay, great. I was told that I'd also get $50 after I made the video." He said, "Who did you talk to?" I said the name of the person. And then I said, "I can email you a screenshot if you want." He said, "Let me find out first." And then he said, "No worries," as in like he didn't need the email of the screenshot. And then I texted them any updates on my payment. And this is where it started to get weird and like really unprofessional. They just started leaving me on scene and it was really weird. And they would never like text me back unless I double texted. So I texted them again, trying to remain super professional. "Hi, not trying to be rude or anything, but I saw that you've seen my last message and didn't reply. I'd really appreciate it if you could let me know when I'll be receiving my payment." A little like, "Hey, what's going on?" But I mean, it's valid because why are you leaving me unseen? I've never had a company like actively leave me unseen as many times as this company did. Actually, at all. No company I've worked with has ever left me unseen before. They've always like left a very professional response. But this guy clearly is not leaving professional responses, not really writing the most professional messages, so I don't really know what I was expecting here. He responds like 6 hours later and he's like, I'm so sorry, that was because Monday was busy. However, the day he sent me that was on Monday. I don't know if there's like a time zone difference or what. He said, lucky I find out who is blank, like the person I was emailing. And then he texts me again later. He says, please give me your Venmo number. So I sent him my Venmo and he said, got it. A day went by, I didn't get it. So I was like, did you send it yet? I didn't receive it. He said, let me double check. I asked my friend to send because we don't have Venmo. Red flag, okay?
Reddest of red flags ever.
You're a business and you don't have Venmo. You're telling me in this day and age, you've started a company where you're gonna pay content creators to essentially promote your business and you don't have Venmo. So again, I'm trying to be very understanding throughout this whole thing. I say, okay, if PayPal works better for you, PayPal is blank. Because the dude just said he doesn't have Venmo. You listed a bunch of different payment options, and honestly, I don't even use Venmo whenever brands pay me. That was just like, oh, like you suggested Venmo, so we'll use Venmo. Now you're saying that you don't have Venmo, so now I'm confused. But I sent him my PayPal just in case that was easy, and he just left me unseen. So a few days later, I text him. I go, has the payment been sent? And he said, already sent. I said, to my Venmo, I haven't received anything on either payment app. He said, yep, takes 3 business days. I said, okay, great. Because why are you being so dry? So I start to be dry too. I'm sure you could sense that in the messages that I've shown you so far. Are you able to email me proof of the payment? And then I put my email. Because I don't believe you. Because first of all, the payment's not in my bank account. Second of all, this whole interaction has been shady. So I asked them to email me proof and they do. I'm not gonna put that in because it has like bank information on it or whatever and I don't wanna like leak anything on accident. The whole screenshot of that seemed odd too, but I just like, I wasn't gonna question it any further. I was gonna wait the 3 business days and I was gonna see what happened. I had this conversation with them on that Wednesday. So that Tuesday rolls around. I still haven't gotten paid. So I reach out to them again. I say, hi, I still haven't received my payment. Does it say on your end what day I'll receive it? Because at this point, I'm just confused. Am I getting paid or am I not? Like, let me know if this is a scam for real because I just want to know. And I don't even care. Like, it was $50. I don't need $50. But the principle of the situation, I'm not gonna say to someone, hey, I'll pay you for a job. Because the thing is, I didn't even ask for the money. I do gifted collabs all the time. But it's the fact that they initially said, like, we will pay you. I never asked for money. They offered it. My issue is when a brand is coming to me saying, hey, we'll give you this much money for you to do this job, and then I do the job and you're acting like you've never had to pay me in the first place.
I don't care if it's $1, I don't care if it's a cent. You're gonna give me my money.
If you do a job for someone, it's the same thing as like if you were to mow somebody's lawn and they said they were gonna pay you for like mowing their lawn, right? Like you mow the guy's lawn and he doesn't pay you. Obviously you're gonna be pissed that you're not getting your money because you did the job and now they're refusing to pay you. That's kind of not right. I hope you guys understand what I'm trying to say. Like, obviously, like, I'm not rich and I do rely on money from these brand deals, no matter how big or small it is. But like, even if I was the richest person in the world, I still just feel like it's about like morals as like a brand, you know? Like if they say they're gonna do this, like, and they're already not doing it, that's not a brand you want to promote. At least me. Like, I'm not fake with the brands I promote. Like, I know a bunch of content creators like promote brands they don't actually agree with, but if something like this happens behind the scenes with a brand, I'm going to tell you. I'm just fortunate to not have to deal with this all the time, but when it happens, I do let you know. So I send the first little text of, hi, I haven't even received my payment yet. What the heck is going on? That's what I really wanted to say, but I was still being professional. I send that text and they leave me on red. Again, 3rd or 4th time of them leaving me on red, okay? I was pissed off. And at this point, I've talked to a bunch of people in my life about this situation. I'm like, this isn't right. If we're agreeing on terms on a business transaction, we're agreeing on a business transaction and you don't hold up your end of the deal, neither should I. Why even offer that amount of money in the first place if you don't have Venmo and we're gonna do all of this? Maybe it's just miscommunication within their company. So after being left on red again, which was so infuriating because I've literally already addressed the leaving me on red thing. Like, don't do that. I just want answers. I'm simply just asking for answers. I send them this whole text. I was trying to remain professional throughout this whole frustrating interaction, but clearly you don't feel the need to. You left me on red multiple times when all I'm doing is trying to get paid for a job that I have done. Unfortunately, if I don't receive the payment within the next 24 hours, I will have to take down my video and let my audience know what I really think about your company. I really wasn't trying to threaten them. I was really just trying to say, like, if you're not gonna hold up your end of the deal, neither am I. I don't believe that I should be promoting a company with such bad customer service that doesn't hold up their end of agreements with content creators. I genuinely did like the product, however, this whole situation has been very unprofessional. In all my years of creating content and working with brands, I've never had to feel like I was begging a brand for a payment that they initially offered me. Just in case you need it again, my PayPal is blank and my Venmo is blank. I feel very uncomfortable having to send a brand a message like this. However, you've been extremely unfair to me throughout this whole situation. So they text me back. Looking at this now, very dry and very unprofessional. Like, looking at what they said back to me, like, Any other brand that I've ever worked with in my entire life would have been like, we're so sorry you feel this way, like let us fix it, like something like that, okay? They respond with the driest response that they could possibly think of. I already let my friend check anything wrong. Just give me some time. Please double check. Sent it again because she used the PayPal account number as the Venmo account. Like rereading these now, maybe there was like a language barrier in there, but even then, like I've worked with so many other companies where English is not their first language and they are all extremely professional. So honestly, I'm not even letting that be an excuse. It's not. And I'm not trying to sound like a brat. I'm not trying to sound like, oh, she's an entitled influencer, she needs to touch grass. All I'm saying is that like if somebody does a job, pay them for the dang job. If this was happening in your life, like any situation, like I said, if you mowed someone's lawn, if you did someone's nails, if you cut their hair, any service that you could have provided, if they didn't pay you, you'd feel the same way I'm feeling right now. It's looked at in such a different way because like, oh, she's an influencer, oh, she's a content creator. I'm not trying to sound like I'm putting myself on this pedestal, like simply just trying to say like, you can't screw people over. So this situation had been going on for like 2 weeks at this point, finally ended today. They finally sent the money to the right place. I'm not exactly sure how Venmo works, how long it takes to send a payment because like they told me it would take 1 to 3 business days. However, I don't know because anytime anyone's ever paid me on Venmo, I get the money instantly, or anytime I've ever paid anyone, they get their money instantly. Like, I don't know the case with all of that. I tried to Google it. I tried to do my research. Again, I tried to give them the benefit of the doubt. But they sent this payment today after I sent this whole paragraph and I got the money instantly. So I just sent a dry response back because they were being dry. I said, received it, thank you. I do feel kind of bad for like how dry I was in some of those texts, but the thing is like, try to understand from my standpoint, like I was just fed up. I was just tired. So I received my payment and all is well 2 weeks later, which like, I'm not even mad about the delay for real. It's just like the thing of like red flags throughout the entire interaction was just like really weird to me and I did not like that. I thought their product was cool. However, on the customer service end, or like, I guess like you could call it like, mine's not customer service, what is it? Like working with influencers end, like, I'm gonna leave my video up because they paid me within the 24 hours. It's not like I'm promoting a product I don't believe in, like I do like their product. I did think it was like really, really cool. Hence the reason I took the brand deal in the first place. It's just really annoying that this had to get to this point and it could have just all been resolved with way less frustration. Again, I'm not saying any names or the name of the brand. However, this is still up on my TikTok and I'm just gonna send a disclaimer right now. Do not send them hate. Don't do that. Even if you're like supporting me and like sending the hate like in support of me, no. There will never ever be a situation where I okay hate to another person, company, whatever. If you truly support me and you actually care about this whole situation, you'll just stay out of it. Put your 2 cents down there in my comment section and that's it. I never condone any hatred of any kind, no matter what a person or brand has ever done to me. I'll never condone like people going and giving hate to them. Please don't ever do that. And please don't ever think I would okay something like that. Because even though I'm like talking all ranty and like in a bad mood right now, like I'm not a hateful person. Like I would never ever want somebody to open their whole comment section and like it's just all hate comments, or like open up their profile and like their business is being torn to shreds, like just because of one experience that I've had. Like, I'm telling you this story for entertainment purposes only. That is not for you to go and leave hate on their profile. Strictly for entertainment purposes only. I'm just repeating myself at this point, but I just want to get that point across. Like that is so important to me that you do not ever leave hate on anyone's profile. Just please don't. I love you guys and I respect that you could like care about me or care about the situation or whatever, but like please just don't do that. But yeah, that's gonna be the end of today's story time. If you guys like this video and you want more story times, hit the like button and subscribe. Also comment down below so I know that you guys want more story times from me. Go follow me on everything else. It's all at Ava Merceis. Thank you guys for watching. I love you all so much and I will see you in my next video. All right, I love you guys. Bye.